So we're gonna be doing this, but at first I'm gonna trim the hair. I say trim, okay, not cut. Because we need, this is a technique that is so much better, as I said before, on layer hair. So definitely we're gonna do that first. Just in case. So I'm going to do it on dry hair, and it's just going to be a very light trim. I should trim again.
So where'd you put the foil behind the neck?
I put the foil to protect the clothes. You know, everybody who comes to the salon says, oh, no, I don't have to change, blah, blah. And then something happens to the clothes and, hello? They want to do something. It's better to protect it anyways. This is a really easy, incredible technique for someone like our model who wants to keep the hair long. And some of those clients who kind of says, I want to cut, but I don't want to cut. I want to cut, but I want to leave it long. And I want to cut, but I don't want you to touch the ends. Wow, how do you do that? Yes, you can do it. So it's and it's going to be dry, obviously. So I'm not going to touch the ends. Remember, this is the cut it long haircut.
Okay.
And you take your first section is going to be here. And remember, the thing of this technique is I'm a right-handed, so my left hand is going to be my shoulder, my elbow is going to be all the way up. The difference, look at the difference. If I don't pull my elbow all the way, I'll leave it here, then I'm going to cut it shorter. But if I lift my elbow, which is a little bit high, see? This is all the way up. And that's when you look how long the layer is already here. Okay? So I go just like cutting a pie from the middle to the end, the middle to the end. The next section, same thing. Here is my guideline. And when you come to the part that is right here by the ear, right here, bring it all the way back, not perpendicular to you. Why? Because we want to leave all that density here. Since we have ears, we don't have enough hair, do we? So again, leave that density by bringing it to the back and then up. So this is my guideline. This way, when the hair falls, it's going to be more dense. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to my section like cutting a pie. Wow, you guys are quiet.
I tease my hair a lot.
That's okay. But I'm not pulling.
Oh, that's nice.
Getting almost to the section where I bring it back. And now this part, the same thing on the sides. Remember we have ears, so just concentrate on the first section. So here we go. Bring my guideline to the front. Same thing on the other side. Sorry, I'm left-handed. Not left-handed, so I'm gonna do it this way. And here I go. My guideline is here. I'm not touching the part where the ear is. Not much to cut here. And then I follow the front, the top. Remember, I haven't touched anything yet from here. That will be last, because the perimeter will be the last part of it, okay? That's going to be part of my perimeter, so we're going to essentially connect the back to the front, but remember we have an angle here already? Mm-hmm. We're going to make another angle here because we don't want to go too short. So I'm going to start here and angle it the opposite way. So in essence, we're going to end up with an angle this way, because we want to connect it, but we don't want it shorter. If we want it shorter, then we go straight. Okay? But in this case, I want that density. I don't want too much, no shorter layers. Why do we do this? Because remember, this is a client who wants to keep all the length, but it's still layered. Now the only thing I have to do is connect some of this. And now the perimeter. Essentially nothing from here, but I'm going to connect it just as much as I can. And when it's this length, you go to the opposite side. When it's shorter, you can go on the same side. But this one is long. The same thing. To connect it. And now I'll just have to do the perimeter in the back, which is much, not much. The very ends. She's perspiring already. Like, ah! So I just took care of the perimeter here. kind of a clean line. Bless you. And I just have to connect. Remember, I have a line here that I haven't connected, right?
Yes.
So to connect this line with this, I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the top layer, which is lift my arm and connect it. Yeah. Yep. Lift your arm all the way, and this is my connection. You don't see a line of demarcation, you don't see the chop, chop, chopped, and I haven't done anything else. But the main thing when you leave this length of a hair connection, my arm is all the way up. Okay, that's the raw haircut. When we're done with the color, we'll finish it. No more cutting, but essentially connecting. Okay? And especially around her face. So basically, this is the haircut. It's a simple, no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.